tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Crowder for three. Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. It's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pulls up for three. And there's Paul. That one's good. On the assist by Booker.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest the three because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Young with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella, screen on Booker. Bogdanovich from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. Young with it, deflects the pass. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, here we go. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jay Crowder, the little up fake, it was all he needed. Boy, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And the second free throw is good. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Now here's Collins. Driving in. Bogdanovich from long range. Capella can't throw down the putback. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Woohoo! That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Bridges has got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And that one's good. Young.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Reddish on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Reddish. The Hawks need to get one up here. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Now here's Young. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Capella screen on Booker. Bogdanovich. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Paul against Young. Outside Booker. With the drive. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Bridges. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATM Hawks dancers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Here's Crowder. Ayton passes to Crowder. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Young finds Bogdanovich. Down low. For 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3 ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, B.A. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man Deandre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Spins. Stolen by Ayton. Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Paul. And Bridges, here we go. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Atlanta timeout. T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers!
The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Some changes for Phoenix. Here's McGee. Pass to Payne. And he drives in. Here's Shaman. Here's Nader. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Now here's Johnson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And it's Nader off the drive. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Hunter. They need this. Uses the glass on the layup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Shaman. Hunter covering. Here's Nader. Now Johnson. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Back to Herter. Going inside. And he buries his first look.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Now here's Payne. Herter defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team. Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Payne with it. Now Herter defending. Payne on the bounce from deep. Johnson. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Okongwu. And there's the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
It's a score and 1 more.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Payne, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Nader, takes the three. He drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 16. Here's Herder. Here's Okongwu. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Suns on top. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got JaVale McGee. Abdel Nader is out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. Gallinari for three. Connects from downtown.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Hunter covering. Shamet into the lane. Pass to McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Hunter passes to Gallinari. Hunter can't get it to go. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but 1 more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Nader. Takes it inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And it's Herder penetrating. Okongwu can't get it to fall.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Team 4.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. And here is McGee. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shamet into the lane. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Phoenix dominating the game. Left side Payne. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Reddish. For Atlanta, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And they go to the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns.
Suns on D. Screen by Capella. Young from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball against Young. Stolen by Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Young attacking. Reddish on the wing.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the Suns now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Clock at 6. Paul passes to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Fires for 3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 21.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Young drawing the double team. Pass to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Here's Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
It's Bridges on the wing. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point range here in the 3rd. Not the result they're looking for. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul for 3. On target from range.
For 3.
Paul's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Chalk up 2 there.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 3-pointer, Bridges. Ayton, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Booker against Bogdanovich. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Bridges outside. Booker against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Paul. Driving to the basket. Bridges passes to Ayton. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 20.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Paul with a steal. Stolen by Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Paul passes to Ayton. Up top, Paul. Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks shooting 55% for the game so far. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Young. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Young against Paul. On the take. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Reddish. Paul with a steal. Ayton against Capella. Ayton passes to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for Booker. Beyond the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 18. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Out to Bridges from behind the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Bridges. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And that's an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, the number 1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, Deandre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mikal Bridges.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And he makes all 3.
Boy, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the first one at the line is good.
Chris Paul, 2 shots.
Paul hits them both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shook.
On the floor for
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Conley. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Young pass to Collins. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
first team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Young against Conley. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Gobert, the screen. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. And here's Atlanta. It's a three-point game. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Mitchell passes to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Come on, get back in your 10. Make some noise, Rome fans.
Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young against Conley. And Young kicks to Reddish. Young dishes to Capella. It's up a 3. Young's shot is up.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebound, Atlanta.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Conley into the lane. And good that time. Conley's got 5 now.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Young for 3. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Conley into the lane. Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Gobert against Young. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. That one, no good. And it's Utah the other way.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And it's in there.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Shot by Collins, no good. Mitchell with it. So they foul intentionally.
Bogdanovich. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Conley outside.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic.
And so it's Utah enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. The Hawks trail by 12. Looking back at the 2017 NBA Draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz.
Make some noise. Thank your Jazz dancer.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 15. To the wing right side. Capella, high post. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 15. Conley scanning the floor. Outside, Bogdanovich passes it to Gobert. Over Young. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert has got his second bucket of the night.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
Young dishes to Collins. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now Conley. He's got 5. Mitchell outside. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And there's the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Collins passes to Capella. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
So it's the Hawks now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Collins kicks to Young. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Walked again.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks have a completely new group on the floor.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
1:52 left to play here in the half. And here is Mitchell. He's got 12. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. Seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. No good on the 3. The 3. Herter, no good. Jazz leading by 22. The drive by Mitchell. It's rebounded by Herter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And finished off by Jang.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Conley against Williams. For 3, Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gage checked in.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around and suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded, and he drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Nobody near game. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all. All right, David, thank you.
The Hawks, 11.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Hawks shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Young with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hawks.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Pass to Ingles. Kicks it to Clarkson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Ball.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Young outside. Another miss by Young.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Whiteside. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. He takes it in. The shot by Oni, no good. The Hawks trail by 21. Here's Herder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 1st personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Oni. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Gallinari dishes to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. And it's Herder, top of the key. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in
from downtown. Herder, no good. Utah leading by 23. Ingles in the corner, shoots the 3. Rebound by Chang for Atlanta. They've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Clarkson against Hunter. Stolen by Gay. On the wing, Ingles. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
That shot wide open. Herder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Oni. 1:09 left in the third. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Clarkson outside. Passes it to Gay. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Oni with the bucket. Oni's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Williams for three. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Jazz leading by 23. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his first basket of the night.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
And so it's Utah cruising into the quarter break with a 20. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Conley gets the bucket.
You know what? Mike Conley is so crafty. Finding a way to take the bump and weave through the defense.
On its way from Young for 2. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For 3, Mitchell. And Gobert gets to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Young for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Young with the steal.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Gobert.
Oh, great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled?
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Mitchell outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits. Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Young passes to Capella. Gobert pulls it in. Go Bears.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Mitchell is doubled. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell looking it over. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. To end the run. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, rushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Conley against Young. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Ito. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First free throw is good.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
And Young kicks to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Put a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. What was it? All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Hello, and here we go. It's and tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. And Bridges, here we go. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Right side, Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Bridges passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. On the wing, Mitchell. The three. And Ayton pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Conley. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Bogdanovic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender. He's relentless on that end. He just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Conley on the attack. And he makes it.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Clock at 6. Gobert against Ayton. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. He takes it in. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Ayton inside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Mitchell. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Conley passes to Gobert. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Here's Crowder. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Bridges. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it's Deandre Ayton making highlights for Phoenix. On the glass, he was an...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. There's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deandre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good chance here for Booker. And Conley grabs the miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Now here's Paul. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Booker. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bogdanovich against Paul. Left side, Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Crowder. He has 6. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Now Gobert. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ayton passes to Bridges. Crowder outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Utah trailing here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. To the inside. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Conley, he's open. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Conley against Payne. Here's Ayton. Right side Payne. Here's Shamet. Checked by Mitchell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, JaVale McGee.
The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
3-point field goal.
And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Deandre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Here's Payne. The Jazz making their last shot. It's Nader on the wing. Back to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first personal foul.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Now here's Clarkson. Ingles passes to Gay. Back to Ingles. It's rebounded by Nader.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Payne. It's tipped. To the wing, right side. McGee into the lane. And McGee with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Oni. Yep, that one's good. He has 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Payne with it. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Now here's Payne. Johnson passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the three. And again, it's Utah with a three. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
No one covering.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Gay. Here's Honey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Pass to Shaman. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. But I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
I got him.
The steal. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to McGee. And here's Johnson. Ingles defending. Right side Payne. 4 on the clock. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the Jazz with possession here. Outside Mitchell. For 3. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 13 points.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Ball passes to Bridges. Crowder with a screen. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Paul. Bogdanovich no good. The Suns trailing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Bridges. Booker, the pass to Paul. Going inside. Here's Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul, the open look. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Paul's gotten his first basket of the night.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Utah's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Here's Paul. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Ayton passes to Paul for 3. Bridges drains the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Stolen by Conley. And Utah calls time here. Nice game. Great performance by Deandre Ayton.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Now Ayton. Booker. It's good on the putback. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Conley. Down low. Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's gotten his first bucket of the night. Ball against Conley. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Stolen by Bridges. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the take. 5 on the clock. Pass to Crowder.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Mitchell. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the...
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And the foul on Cam Reddish.
His first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Paul against Young. The kick out to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Back to Capella. And he lays it straight in.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
The drive by Paul. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with no one around. Misses the 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
The shot by Reddish, no good. Phoenix has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Crowder from outside. Rebound, Atlanta. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. All up top, defended by Young. Paul kicks to Booker. And that one, good.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Young looking around. And it's Herter, top of the key. The tray. The Hawks again can't hit. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Booker in the corner. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Booker up top. 5 to shoot. Bridges attacking. And they pick up 2.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Back to Capella. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Crowder against Collins. Young, no good. Suns leading by 5. Ayton kicks to Booker. For 3. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
Young outside with the drive. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. Deandre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Here's Young. Driving inside. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off target from 3-point range. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead. Lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Come on and get loud.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 set. Now here's Paul. Driving the lane. Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off and catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Young dishes to Reddish. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter. Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the 3-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Atlanta has possession after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. From deep, Collins can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, here's Capella. Outside Collins. Passes to Herter to end the run. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Booker. Tries again. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Young. To the paint. Shot clock at 2. And the shot's good from Crowder. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting will be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And here is Paul. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of basketball. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Young.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
Now here's Paul. Going inside, and here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Young drives in, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Paul looking over the floor. Booker dishes to Paul. Back to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Feeds to Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 12. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right side, Williams to the inside. Here's Chang. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Hawks trail by 15, so with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne, and it's Nader in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Nader. Oh, good on the 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Can't knock it down from the right block. Suns leading by 15, and it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Payne with it. He's against Williams. Payne in the post. He's guarded by Williams. The shot by Nader, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Williams. Driving in. Bogdanovich wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Now, here's Bogdanovich to the middle. Jang finds Gallinari, just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Right side, Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to put it
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Payne with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nader the pass to McGee. Got a piece of it.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Now here's Payne. There's the feed to McGee. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. The pass to Nader. Back to McGee. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 13. Young outside. Takes it inside. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Three-point field goal.
Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Back to Payne. Now the dish to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Young pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne kicks to Nader. Payne looking around. Johnson goes in. McGee. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. 1 second left. And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Collins a screen on Paul. Young, no good. Suns lead by 10. Booker the pass to Ayton. Moves back up. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Young pass to Collins, and he trims the lead to single digits.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Ayton in the high post. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Ball against Young. Now here's Paul, guarded closer.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. And Booker kicks to Paul. Just 3 to shoot, and Capella sends it back. And they go to the intentional foul. Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Bogdanovich.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Hangs in the air, and the layup is up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Suns leading by 6. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Young dishes to Collins. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Young. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. Paul kicks to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Dishes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Inside. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Bogdanovich. Hammer and home! Hammer and home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Now here's Paul. Driving to the basket. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And Young kicks to Collins. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Drills it from outside. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Ball against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker up top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Bridges. The shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now Bogdanovich. After Clint Capella's three-pointer that didn't go. Collins wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
A three from Bogdanovich. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Paul. It drops.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Another three for Phoenix.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
That one falls.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Booker looking around. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was a...
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Herter. Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Gobert against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Conley against Young. Now Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Young with it. Pass to Herter. The three. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Capella against Gobert. Can't hit from in close.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league, he's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
Mitchell misses. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Reddish. Pass to Herter. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. And he lays it up and in.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks it out to Collins from outside the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. And an intentional foul right there.
John Collins. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. 1:24 left to play in the first. And Young, here we go. And that one's good. Young's got 5 points.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Herter launches a three, and the Hawks with another three.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. Blocked. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Conley goes in to end the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Conley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Young, right wing. Yes, it's good. 10 points for him.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Reddish. Here's Capella. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Outside Young. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Capella. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. From behind the arc. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 12 points.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
There's Young with the 3. And no good. And Utah will come the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Conley against Young. Now Conley. He's got 13. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 11 here in the quarter alone. They need this. And Young, here we go. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Driving in. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Pass to Reddish. Goes back up. Back to Young. The rebound by the Jazz. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. That one drops for him. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Collins with the slam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
A line change here for Utah.
That's his 3rd.
Utah's gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the 2nd quarter. Here's Honey, guarded by Young. Excellent D there from Collins. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the 2nd quarter. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Young, here we go. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's Capella with the jam. Utah has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's Whiteside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Herter. The rebound by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. It's stolen. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A sizable lead of 4. Allie, as always, thank you.
38.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So the Utah 5 right now. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. All right, Smitty, looking back in your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game. But you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Gay, a screen on Williams. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Gallinari. Shot from 16. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Gallinari. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Team second.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Nice agility rolling off the screen. Just another thing Whiteside gives you.
Hunter passes to Williams. And the shot's good.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Utah has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. The kick out to Gay. No good with the triple until they foul intentionally.
Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Williams into the lane. Pass to Jang. Now here's Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. The rebound by Ingles. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Driving to the basket. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Here's Honey. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Kicks it out to Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Bogdanovich from long range. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Clarkson attacking, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
A different look for Utah, and he commits the intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Hawks.
Conley against Young. Here's Gobert. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Collins. It's Herter on the wing. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Young way outside. That one doesn't drop. And it's Utah the other way. Conley goes in. Outside for Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 7 tonight.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
O'Neal on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Yep, count it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
There's Young with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. That That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Young. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Conley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And Gobert with the stuff.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And Young, here we go. Collins, left side. And here's Capella. There's Young with the 3. Young missing again. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal buries it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Mitchell, puts up a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Here's O'Neal from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Conley against Collins. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Collins with the slam.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Let's go with a 3. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 22 points.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Young against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Inside, 6 to shoot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Mike Conley.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
From deep, Conley. Doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Young on the attack. Soft touch off the glass.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away.
Williams is checked in for Young.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's O'Neal. Herter defending. Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Williams. To the middle. Here's Reddish. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
In this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Conley after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I'd like to see him active on the defensive end. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Ball with the 3. Utah with the rebound. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Paul goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
First team foul.
Booker finds Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Booker outside. Over in the corner, Paul, just 4 to shoot. Ayton a screen on Conley. It's stolen by Gobert.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Out to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Bogdanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You got to respect how under control Bogdanovic is. When he's penetrating quickly inside, he makes the D hit him on the way up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The drive by Paul. Cloak loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Here he goes. Conley finds Gobert. Out to Conley from downtown. Mitchell looking it over. Outside Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Crowder goes in, and that one drops.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Jazz leading by 3. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Bridges shot. Good.
Yeah, Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Conley with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Suns trail by 4. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball finds Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The drive by Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 8.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And there's the drive. Booker, right side. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the...
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Utah leading by 3. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Jazz with the timeout. Your Jazz Dancers.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 2. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, unable to change momentum here. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Outside Crowder. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges attacking. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks to Gobert. Conley for 3. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Fires the 3. Suns keep it alive. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Al Paul following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Outside Conley. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Bridges against O'Neal. Ayton and the Suns tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the dunk by Booker.
Provide some D, it'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
Outside Conley. There's the drive. Here's Gobert, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that first trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And it's Phoenix's ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Shot from 12. They grab their own miss. Another shot. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Now Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah. Ball fires from way outside. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the...
18.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
26.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard. Now Payne, after Joe Ingles missing on that last 3-pointer. Johnson, the pass to Payne. To the wing right side. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Oni. Back to Clarkson. There's the dish to Whiteside. And he drives in. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix leading by 10. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Johnson kicks to Nader. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Nader. Back to Johnson. Over Ingles. Johnson's shot is off. The Jazz shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Oni passes to Whiteside. Marks and dishes to Whiteside. Can't hit from in close. Well, Phoenix shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Here's Oni. No points in the game yet for him. Clarkson on the wing. Three-pointer. Another miss by Utah. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Payne kicks to McGee. Back to Payne. He takes it in. There's the pass to McGee. Banked in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 15. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Shot clock at 3. Kicks it out to Gay. Shot to stop the run.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts.
2 minutes.
They're still looking for their first bucket.
2 minutes.
And here is Shamet. Pass to Johnson. Wide open look. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Fires, high post. Payne can't hit.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Passes it to Gay. Clarkson outside. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
The Jazz with the timeout.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Your Jazz dancer. All right, fans, that was
now here's Conley.
Make some noise for the fans.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Bogdanovich inside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Outside Bogdanovich. Into the lane. O'Neal from long range. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Paul dishes to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Paul kicks to Bridges. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Good call, ball.
Conley with it. Has to Gobert. Back to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Booker pulls it in.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Conley against Paul. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. The shot misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Ball against Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Crowder dishes to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul, and the pass to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the drive. Bogdanovich doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Bridges. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul.
And stolen by Bogdanovich.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game. Still keeping the pressure up with their D.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Bridges. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Back to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Clock at 4. Down low. Bridges dishes to Crowder. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Feeds to Ayton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's 12 points for Deandre Ayton.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Deandre Ayton.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And here is Mitchell, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley feeling it out. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.